Hey, what's up, Runners Flat? Scott here to do the first impressions of the new Ultra Provision 3.0. What you should know about the shoe, the 3.0 version, is that you got a ton of updates. The upper had some adjustments made to it. The guide rail, the midsole, the outsole, all that stuff changed. And so what you have here is a zero drop shoe, high mileage. It's a stability trainer. Ultra puts it in their guidance line. And what it has is a Varus wedge that's increased on the medial side to give you a little more support through the medial side for someone that over-pronates. The new one weighs in at 10.5 ounces, so it added just a touch of weight. The old one was 9.8 ounces. But what you get with that is the retuned midsole, the A-bound cushion, and their outsole and how they kind of countered the heel on this. It created a shoe that just feels a little plusher. It feels a little more responsive as well. And so some people might feel like this is lighter because it feels more responsive, although it gained a little weight. So a lot of times for me, I'll take the added weight if it feels a little quicker when I'm out running in it. So full ground contact, that's one thing you'll get. Foot shaped. They created a larger area for the landing pad on the heel here. And then what they did is their StabiliPod system, what they do is put a more supportive area of outsole in the areas where your foot uses those areas to stabilize itself, especially the big toe joint as you toe off. And what they used to have was one little pod here. They separated that and actually created more space there and two pods so that you have nice ground contact and nice stability through those three areas that your foot uses to stabilize itself and stay efficient. Then with the full ground contact, you'll see grooves where they sipe this area to keep it nice and flexible on the lateral side, but then this center line trying to continually guide you through a neutral platform and be nice and efficient, not inside or outside on your foot. And so that's one thing that changed. And then the A-bound system, you'll notice on the old shoe versus the new one, they also have some siped areas on this. And what they do when they're siping that is it creates some space in there where the shoe absorbs shock nice and smoothly. And then they can also contour some of those vertical grooves to be supportive as well. And so all they do when they're doing that is really creating with geometry instead of stiff dual density rubber compounds, a way for the shoe to be nice and flexible but also be supportive. And then their guide rail system is now part of their midsole, and so you get that, but it's a little less stiff feeling as the old 2.5 version. So everything they tried to do was just increase the quality of the shoe, the nice plush responsive ride of it, but still keep you in a shoe that's supportive enough for someone that over-pronates. And another part of the shoe that got changed was the upper. And the old one, sometimes we had some people it fit great. I never had any issues with it. But one of my buddies had a couple pairs of the Provision, and it would just bunch kind of funny where your big toe joint bends. And this new one, as he got a new pair just recently, tried them on, no issues at all. And so they just tried to tweak all that stuff. And Ultra's really good at that, is really just trying to continually upgrade what they're doing and make things a little more responsive, maybe lighter weight, maybe just feel a little more like a glove, and make sure that everything continues to get more and more comfortable and more efficient feeling for the person that puts their foot in these. So if you're interested in low drop or zero drop and you are someone that over-pronates and you've been predominantly in a stability shoe, the Provision has been really, really good for us. And for me, someone who over-pronates quite a bit, I stay totally healthy in this and put on plenty of miles in it and feel great. So that's the Ultra Provision 3.0. Thanks for tuning in to us. We'd love for you guys to continue to run local and shop local, and keep tuning into the Runners Flat.